Hello everyone, it's Kay here and I'm here today to share a parcel that was delivered this morning. I know who it's from, and it's from the lovely Debbie Browne. Debbie did talk about sending me something a little while back, and then I kind of forgot all about it, and then I saw her writing this morning and I thought, oh hello, here we go. Deb's gone and done it. So without further ado, providing there are no addresses being given away, we'll get right onto it. I don't know what it is. Well, I have an idea because Debbie dropped a hint, and then I thought, no, that can't be for me, and kind of put it away as you do. But anyway, here we go. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, Debbie. Excuse me. This has cost an absolute fortune for Debbie to send it out. I kid you not. And I am just, oh my word. Oh my gosh. Oh my giddy aunt. Right, that's the envelope. Texture, impression, stamp. Oh, Stamperia. I don't quite know. I'm going to have to look into this. The only thing I can, and I've started because it's on the top, so do forgive me. I watched Debbie talk about these on one of her videos. The only thing I can think you have to do is run it through your embossing machine, but with it being the stuff it is, I don't know if it might not flatten it, but you've definitely got a raised indented side and then a kind of hollow. Look at that. I need something to, no, that's not going to do it. It is a corset, some cogs, a bit kind of steampunky, I would say. Then there's love up in the corner here, more cogs, other bits and pieces of writing. Number 13, I don't quite know. Yeah, number 13. Very, very lovely. I think it needs to be utilised to get the best out of it, but I can see a lot of potential there, so thank you so much, Debbie. It is so detailed. Now you can see it better. Look at all that. So you could actually, if it is to go through like an embossing folder, I guess you could just cut out the bits and pieces that you wanted and then utilise them as and how you would like to. Thank you, Debbie. I've got to go with what's right in front of me here, and then she sent some modelling paste, high density. Oh my Debbie, thank you so much. I've actually just come to the end of this, so that is going to come in really handy. I do like to do a bit of stenciling. Thank you very much indeed. And then there's a lovely little package here, and I just know what this is because I've watched other people with a ton of very lovely ribbon on it. There's got to be a card here. Let me do this first. Oh dear, thank you, Debbie. To Kay, who I call Obi-Wan with affection. Thank you so much, Debbie. Oh. Oh. She is naughty. She's just to give you this little snippet of the letter. You said in your 10 questions you have a substantial craft collection. I thought, oh, what do you send a woman with everything? So I thought, a man with nothing. Then I thought perhaps Gary wouldn't be very impressed. This is so Debbie. She is so sharp. Oh. Thank you so much, my lovely. Oh my word, she is so naughty, I tell you. Right, let's get on with opening this beautiful coloured organza ribbon. What can I say? This is Debbie's most favourite colour, so you know, she's obviously parted with it with a little bit of a tear in her eye. She thought I was going to unroll it bit, and then put a little there, finally. But I always take shortcuts, Debbie, you should know that. Let me put that here, and I know what this is because I've watched people, and this is lovely, lovely tissue paper as well. Thank you so much. Let's open it carefully. Oh yes. To anybody that doesn't know Debbie's channel, she is really, really clever and has finite patience, because she has been making these glorious little journals with the most teeny tiniest little embellishments. I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but it's a tiny little sequin, then there are angel wings, and there are flowers, a little ribbon belly band. The detail is superb. And then this gorgeous little crocheted applique going from front to back. Tiny, tiny little pearl trim here just to finish off. And it actually, as tiny as it is so substantial. I can't tell you. I watched Debbie do a tutorial, and she loves the Stamperia paper, as do I. And it just lends itself, so many components of the paper lend itself to just this kind of thing, but I wouldn't thought of it myself. I love this tiny, tiny trim, Debs. You must tell me where you got that from, and I'll get Gary to look the other way when I put an order in. He's so tired of answering the door to the postman, I have to tell you. Two gorgeous little tags here, look. Everything is so detailed. Everything is perfect, absolutely perfect, from beginning to end. All these lovely, lovely components. This is a tiny little corset here. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Oh my Debbie, I can't do it justice, my lovely, I really can't. But it's double-sided, so you've got this lovely little detail on either side. The pocket is decorated and cut out beautifully. Hours and hours of work here, and of course it's all been stitched in to hold it all together. Tiny little tag here, a little book here, more tiny little embellishments. Oh my word, seriously, this is just such a wonderful, wonderful little project. I wouldn't have the patience, I know I wouldn't. I did try, Debbie, I got everything together and I thought I'm going to have a go at this, but I just could not get my hands to work well enough to keep it all in place and keep it nice and tight, so I had to give up. I will have another try, but look at this for detail. It is absolutely superb. This tiny little flat back pearl heart. The papers again, I've got this paper, I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember, but I do have this pad, and I've been loathed to bite into it. Then there's a lovely little hook detail here, a lovely little secret spot here for a bit of journaling. Everything you would have in a large journal or album or whatever you'd like to call it, Debbie has put into this tiny, tiny little arena and done such an awesome job. Look, there's even a tiny little sequin here. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Debbie. It's just so lovely, so lovely. I shall keep that very safe amongst my little treasures. Gorgeous. Look, there's even a little, oh no, that's the flower that was dangling down. absolutely stunning. Thank you so much. I can only imagine the hours and hours of work that has gone into each and every one of these gorgeous little journals that Debbie's put together, and I don't think I've seen anyone that hasn't been truly bowled over by the amount of work that is so obvious as they look through it. It's simply gorgeous. Thank you so much, Debbie. I'm going to go to this because it's open. Oh my word. I don't know quite how to fancy a treat bags. And oh, I say, look at those. They will look gorgeous in a journal, Debbie. That is fabulous. I'm not going to open them, am I? Am I? No, I don't think I will. I think I'll leave them as they are. You can see very clearly through the bag. And then Debbie's put a load of red ribbon inside. And this is, I think, to tie the bags up once you've put your goodies into them. Might come that way. I'm not sure. I've not seen them before. Treat bags. And then she's decorated the packet with this lovely little lacy applique and the flat back pearled flower with the little dingle dangle on it. Debbie does such a lot of fine detail in her projects. It amazes me. There's nothing at all slapdash or hurried about anything that Debbie does. It's always so wonderful, and it is such a pleasure to follow her channel and just see what she does. I'll do this small one out because I know what this one is. This is the one that she told me about. So we'll open up this one and see what it is. More organza ribbon, my goodness me. And have lots of fun with that. Oh, look. Oh, my word. Oh, Debbie. I love this. I'm going to just slip this down this way, I think. I think that's what you're supposed to do anyway. And then I'm going to be craft lifting this, love. I absolutely adore it. I saw another lady with a very similar kind of thing. I love, love, love these papers. And it's a little folder. And on one side you've got more of the paper decoration here. Then you open it up and there's a little pocket on this side with a little... thank you for entering my butterfly challenge, love, Debs. You're so welcome, Debbie. It's my pleasure to be able to support you, my lovely. Thank you. I'm going to leave that safely in there so that it's there for all time. And then there's a lovely little tag here that fits into another pocket. And then another, if I can get it, another shaped top tag here. The papers are glorious. I love them. I don't know who it is, whether it's another Stamperia, but they are beautiful. And then you open up and there is a whole load of lovely papers that you can just journal on, stick a few things into. It's all freestanding, so should you fill up those papers, you can always add more. A little bit of embossing on the back here, very delicate, and it all just marries up so beautifully. Debbie did share with me that her dear mum used to do a lot of crafting, and I can well imagine that between them they've, you know, had some very lovely times together, checking out each other's work and just sharing the moment, which is what it's all about, isn't it? So I would think, you know, Deb's learnt a lot over the years from watching her mum and just enjoying the whole crafting arena. She certainly does lovely, lovely work. Thank you so much, Debbie. Oh my dear, I'm going to try and get this over the edge here, but it never goes back the way you would like it to. Hold on a moment, there we go. That's that one there. It probably needs to go the other way, thinking about it, but it works. Sorry, Deb, I'm changing your changing your packaging already. And then this one, if it's what I think it is absolutely outstanding. Oh my word. Let's have a little look-see. I love this tissue paper. It is so lovely. And it will get recycled, Debbie, because I like to do that. Be proud of me. I don't waste much. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, come butterfly, it's late. We've miles to go together. Now this, I've never actually seen, excuse the lighting, it's a bit dire. The sun's gone in and October is back with us again today. I have never actually seen these wooden album covers before. I don't know if it's a kit, I don't know very much about it at all. All I know is when Debbie shared this on her channel, I was absolutely taken with it. I just think it is absolutely wonderful. It's a Chinese theme, and I'm afraid I'm a bit of a sucker for oriental styles like this. I couldn't begin to tell you which era it represents, which dynasty, what have you, but I have a real respect for the beauty that they put into their papers and that kind of thing. It is just outstanding. This is the side of the spine, beg your pardon, of the journal, and there's a beautiful Chinese knot up here which is traditional and I believe represents good luck, but don't quote me on it. Then these are metallic, so I don't know again what they represent, but I think it's coinage of a given period. Then this beautiful, beautiful tassel. This must be a kind of kimono material, feeling it, that Debbie has very carefully peeled back to get this gorgeous edge on it. I don't know how she's anchored that because it is so sturdy. Then there's a dragonfly made up of the various colours from the spine. This gorgeous fan, another of the knots with the tassel, but this time it's flowing across the journal, which gives that lovely follow of the eye. There's another metallic embellishment here, and again it's writing, and if I bring it up so hopefully you can see it, it's glorious detail with a little monk and some writing and Chinese symbols there. If I open it up this way, because I'm going to look at it again in my own sweet time, this is just to share with you, but each of the pages has been separated out with more of the material. The papers are absolutely divine. Lovely little pocket here with lots of little things in it, tags, all in the same. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh my Debbie, look at the cat. Cats are supposed to be quite lucky, I believe. Again, it's only what I've kind of read about and have gleaned as I've gone along in life. It doesn't mean it's right, because clearly, you know, different cultures have different meanings for things, but they all sit in the pocket here very beautifully. Gorgeous. Oh, look at the papers. There's a lovely little geisha It looks like a playing card, and it could very well be. And Debbie's tea stained or coffee stained papers, which are glorious, Debbie. I don't know why you don't like them, because to me that is subtle and it is lovely. It's not in your face or overdone. Gorgeous. Look at that, look. Absolutely wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, butterfly card. All the tying in of all the pages and everything is just done so tightly so you know it's not going to go anywhere. Oh my word. Look at it all. Absolutely stunning. And then this page, and she's used glassine little pockets to put special things into. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful. If it comes, let it. If it goes, let it. Properly proper. Things to aspire to, but it's hard things, isn't it? And then another little tag here with the stamp on the back. Absolutely gorgeous, 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 Debbie. And again, it's representative of hours and hours of work. My word, this says joy and luck on a lovely little, this is Chinese braid. You do, they use a lot of this in kumihimo beadwork. Very lovely. And again, the pages are, I don't know what wood it is, but it's probably just an MDF, but it is really substantial. Oh my word, look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous. All these wonderful fans in the different papers, and Deb has used some kind of glistening, I don't know if it's an ink or if it's just a spray that she's used to keep that hint of gold going through it. Then these gorgeous little beads with Chinese writing on, and bead caps and little metal caps, another little piece of resin, oops, let me bring it up, piece of resin there nestled in the fans. It truly is absolutely awesome. I love it, Debbie. Oh my word, absolutely love it. Thank you so, so much. More pages to journal on with, look at that, beautiful Geisha Girl die. Oh, I say, perfectly perfect in every way, Debbie. Every way. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Just such gorgeous, gorgeous detail. Sorry for the glare. Oh my word. More little bits and pieces, a little Chinese vase there. Debbie's obviously collected a few bits and pieces along the way to make it all possible. Oh, absolutely stunning, stunning. And then this gorgeous bit of silky kind of material here. Looks like kimono stuff again, who knows. A lovely fan. This gorgeous, gorgeous cutout, which is again typical, representing trees and birds, and the luck symbol again. And then tucked inside the corner there is this really, really gorgeous little round, almost another, oh look, it's another paper area where you can journal or add things to it. Gorgeous, Debbie. Absolutely gorgeous. I can't tell you how lovely it is to have you in my little sphere of acquaintances here on YouTube. You know, you don't have the time to get to know everyone, because there are just so many people out there that you would like to interact with, and there isn't the time, sadly, to do that. But through luck and happenstance, Debbie and I have just found common ground, shall we say, and it's been an absolute joy getting to know her through her channel. And you know, we've communicated emails and things, and she's just such a lovely lady. She says she's on a learning curve. Well, I think not. You know, we can all learn from taking your time with things and just following your heart, and Debbie has clearly put so much into putting this gorgeous project together. It is an album, and well, it's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Debbie. I am in awe, my lovely, and so appreciative, I can't tell you. So I'm going to leave you all with this wonderful array of kindness, thoughtfulness, and ultimately generosity, and wish you all a happy weekend, because mine's certainly going to be a bit special. As soon as the camera's off, I'm going through this again. So, thank you everyone for joining me. Take care. Happy crafting. Bye bye for now.